Imagine this. You're in a town so small, it doesn't even have 100,000 people. You drive past farms, cheese shops, and open fields. But then suddenly, bam, there's a giant football stadium packed with fans in green and gold, screaming at the top of their lungs. Wait a second, you think. Is this the NFL? Welcome to Believe It or Not, the show where weird is real and the truth is stranger than fiction. I'm your host, Bryan. And in today's episode, we'll journey to Green Bay, Wisconsin, the tiniest city in America with a major sports team. So, how did it happen? Let's find out. Our story starts over 100 years ago in 1919. A young man named Ed Curly Lambeau worked at a meatpacking company called the Indian Packing Company in Green Bay. He loved football and wanted to start a team. Now you see, back then, it wasn't like these days where starting an NFL franchise would cost billions of dollars. However, it still wasn't cheap, especially the gear. So what did he do? He asked his boss at the meatpacking plant for help, and they gave it to him. They gave him $500 to buy uniforms and equipment. But there was one condition. The team had to be named after the company. And that's how the Green Bay Packers were born. At first, the team played in small local leagues, but in 1921, they joined the National Football League, just 1 year after the NFL was created. And believe it or not, they've been part of the league ever since. That's over 100 years of NFL history. So, why did the NFL let such a tiny town keep a team? Here's where it gets wild. In the 1920s and 30s, football wasn't the mega business it is today. Most teams didn't make much money. Some folded. That means they just disappeared altogether, while others moved to new locations. But the Packers stayed alive, thanks to their incredible fans. When the team almost went bankrupt in 1923, fans donated money to save it. Later, in 1950, they did something no other NFL team has ever done. Not before or since. They became publicly owned. That's right, the Green Bay Packers aren't owned by a rich billionaire. They're owned by thousands of regular people who love the team. Today, over 537,000 fans own shares of the Packers. And even though Green Bay is the smallest city with a professional sports team, Lambeau Field, their home stadium, can hold over 81,000 fans. That's more than 70% of the entire population of Green Bay. There's almost a seat for everybody. And get this, there's a wait list for season tickets that's over 140,000 names long. Some fans have to wait 30 years just to get a seat. So, how does a town of cheeseheads hang on to a giant NFL franchise? First, community pride. Second, loyal fans. Loyal like none other in the NFL. And finally, a history that goes all the way back to a $500 donation and a meatpacking plant. Believe it or not. Now let's think about it. What does this tell us about what makes a team special? Is it the size of the city or the size of the heart behind it? And how about you? Would you want your town to have a sports team like this? Would you wait 30 years for season tickets? And would you like to be part owner of your favorite team? right, that's it for today's story. A meatpacking team that became an NFL legend. Only in Green Bay. But get ready, because next time we're digging into something crispy, crunchy, and oh so delicious. That's right, episode 48 is all about the amazing history of tater tots. Where did they come from? Why were they invented? And how did these tiny potato nuggets become a lunchroom legend? Until then, keep wondering, keep learning, and remember, sometimes the truth is weirder than fiction.